Hello and welcome to Lightning Ladz Ice Hockey Podcast, where we talk about Milton Keynes ice hockey and of course the NIHL. You're with Mason again, you got Will and you got Brian.
Hi there guys.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, good.
Doing well, thank you.
Brilliant, and of course a lovely Monday evening, and of course we're at Will's pad.
Yeah, again.
In his parents' conservatory.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mum and Dad. So we're straight into the news, shall we?
Yeah, but can I just start by just giving my daughter a big shout out for her big birthday tomorrow on Tuesday. So 30 years of age. So happy birthday, Rebecca, from myself, your dad, and of course from the Lightning Ladz.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Good idea, I was get out of the way with
Exactly, get it out of the way while I remember.
So yeah, that's brilliant. So yeah, straight into the news. Of course, the GB under-20s managed to grab the silver medal.
Yeah, it was a really good tournament for them. I was watching that, and also the ladies, I think, finished fourth in their tournament as well. Yeah. You know, which is a big way forward, and it shows how much GB are growing. 100%.
There's a lot of talent in the women's division, and also the youngsters coming through. All the guys coming up. I know who's the netminder from Bison and Swindon at the minute. It's
Ben Clark-Leach.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's won some.
And he won the netminder of the tournament.
Yeah,
he did.
So well done, mate. Honestly, cracking. So I've been watching Gavin and Stacey. Cracking. So, and of course, we did miss out last week. Sean Miller's replacement at the Raiders.
Yeah.
Andrew Coxhead joins, of course, the Raiders.
Yeah, good acquisition for the Raiders. You know, they obviously will have missed Sean quite a lot. You know, he was an outstanding player for them. So, you know, nice to have somebody to come in and support.
Yeah, and of course he's quite young and everything, so is he young? I should know, shouldn't I?
I think he is.
Yeah, so it's just like building that up and hopefully he'll start shooting and scoring and everything, and yeah, I'll probably go on about it, so yeah. And of course Swindon Wildcats, they got a fifth import. Hey!
It just makes me laugh really, because when we first announced that Milton Keynes were going to have 5, we were cruelly called all sorts of names, and now it seems that everybody else has decided that might be the way forward for them. Yeah,
because I know, we lost. I think some people say as we lost Ilya now, it seems like we're the first team to fail with the 5 imports, but of course that's up to the coaching staff and Lightning and everything. But maybe Aaron now heard my talk about excitement in the team.
Yeah, maybe he did.
He's got himself an exciting little forward, and of course we'll go on to it a bit later. But he had a cracking debut, didn't he?
He did. He
got the flair.
Ooh, but I think you know we'll go into Ilya a little bit earlier, but I still firmly believe that it had nothing to do with the 5 imports.
So, and of course, I'll let Will or Brian go with the name in a minute. But of course, Solway Sharks also joined the 5th import. No, it's not. No. It's not import. Naughty. They signed a Brit, D-man.
As well, they've had 2 signings.
Yes, 2 signings.
So they have had an import and a Brit.
Yeah. Sorry, I've had a stressful day and evening. Yeah.
It's a good job we're here, Will.
Yeah. I know.
Sharks, have also joined the train of 5th import. Yeah. But I think that's mainly to do with, as I said, to get some more results. Yeah. Make the Shark tank up there exciting.
Yeah,
and pushing and keep pressure. And of course, that is Michael Hodge.
Yeah.
Looks quite exciting, especially his points. I think he was playing in the German league, wasn't he? No, was it German? With
yes, I think he was.
Yeah, because Noel Gardner went up that end as well, but he played 15 games, 27 goals, 26 assists, and that's a cracking. So hopefully he'll give something to the Sharks.
Yeah.
And of course, yes, they did sign a Brit D-man, Leon
Okonokwo, Prada.
Prada.
I hope I've said that right.
We do apologise, so and everything. So,
and of course, the Swindon guy was Caden Villegas.
Yes, I didn't pronounce the same, did I?
You just said Brian and Will will do it, and then you shifted onto the Solway.
Oh, sorry.
So we got there in the end.
Yeah.
But it looks quite exciting actually. Young Brit of a fin, and it's more like extra depth for them.
Yeah,
at the back.
Definitely, and it's always great when we have an extra Brit in the league. You know, it's great to see the imports come and bring their talent and their experience of other leagues. But it is really, for me, you know, I like to see British people having a real shot at the league.
Yeah, because he's never, isn't he, D-man? He's been abroad.
Yeah,
and
he's yet to play in the UK until now, which I found shocking when I looked at his prospect site list of teams. Yeah.
So hopefully he can pick it up quite quickly and something exciting since Mitchell Keynes kind of player.
Yeah.
Everything.
We shall see.
And again, he's left again.
Richard
Hartman has left Phantoms again with, at the minute, unknown club. But cause I know he left Lightning, he went to Peterborough, and then he left, and then I think he went up to Scotland with the SNL teams and played with, is it 5 Flyers, wasn't it? 2-way.
I believe so, yeah.
And then of course he done 5 with a 2-way with Peterborough. He's back at Peterborough, and now he's left again.
Yeah.
So
I don't know they must, you know, it's difficult because we obviously don't know the circumstances, but it seems to become a rather worrying pattern that he seems to play for a little while and then leaves.
Yeah.
Maybe another Mark's Susters.
It could be. Or,
was that his name?
Yeah, Sisters, yeah.
Ended up going
What's
skiing.
his first name?
Yeah.
Martin
Susters, that's the guy.
Yeah.
I was ashamed about him though. I did like Susters, he was great.
Yeah.
No dig at him anyway, I do like him as a player, and he's a nice guy off the ice as well. But yeah, well, hopefully he'll find a club and hopefully he'll find his feet where he wants to be.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, Ilya Koronchuk finally revealed where he's going. I got it wrong, Mr. Smugface on my right.
And on your left. I said he was going back to Poland. I said he was going back to Poland.
And I was saying he was going to Raiders or potentially Hull.
Yeah.
He's gone back to Poland, back to his other team that came from, KH Torun.
Yeah.
But of course he was smashing there before he came. Of course, family's there. So Ilya, go smash it, mate.
Yeah.
And truly missed. So
and I know that he got a lot of thanks and best wishes from a lot of the Lightning supporters. I know I messaged him and got a thank you.
Yeah, we did as well on the Lightning Ladz as well, and he's very open to talk as well. Lovely guy. Go smash it.
Yeah, definitely.
And hopefully we'll see you in England another time, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully.
You never know.
You never know. And of course, a debut on the ice, netminder, is Danny Kolisek for Thunder, of course. And he came on for the last 10 minutes, I believe.
Yeah.
So we couldn't go to the Lee Valley Lions away trip because commitments and, of course, due to finance as well, because it's quite tight after Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, definitely.
But Kraken. Again, they're Kraken. Oh, I keep saying Kraken. And also, news in the league. We can say it. These two guys, and of course behind me, are wearing the official new Lightning Ladz podcast jerseys.
Yeah.
So we've gone with the burgundy at the front. We've got the black. We've got the gold. We've got the nice gold at the bottom with the white touch. And yeah.
Yeah, and of course Mason is wearing the
stretch it out as a big hoodie because I'm a big guy.
The official Lightning Ladz hoodies. Both are for sale. Please do contact us. I think it's £45 for the shirt and 30
for the children. For the hoodies, it's £30 for the hoodies, and of course, it's I was going for that maybe like 25 for the children. We're not about expensive and we want to make it that, but we actually do have quite a lot on order for jerseys. End of the month going through.
Great.
So that's outstanding, isn't it? So thank you for your support, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
And everything. And of course, Will did debut it briefly for a little while, and he put his county shirt on for Sport the Lightning.
Yeah.
I put mine on up in Invicta's ice rink in Gillingham.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good stuff.
Anyway, that is the news all done and dusted for the league. So we'll jump on straight onto the... I've gone in the wrong section. Game results.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes. I think the first one we want to talk about is the Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, what's the cup?
Yes, it was the cup.
That's
I remember the score anyway.
I don't think it goes on the game centre. So,
fine. We go.
I know the score.
Yes.
Go on then, Will. You can take it away.
Well, it was 4-3 to the Wildcats from the first leg.
Yeah.
And then the second leg, the Leeds Knights turned up and shut them out at the Castle, and it was a 3-0 win, and that's also leads into the final
Yeah.
Yeah.
with 6-4 aggregate.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
did say Leeds to be in the final.
Yeah, I think we all sort of felt that Leeds would win that. Swindon, unfortunately, don't have a great record in the Cup.
Or even playoffs. It's always a semi-final. They always seem to
Just
get
fail.
nervous or something.
That little hurdle they can't get over.
Get
Yeah.
Never fit. It's a shame because I thought they would have done it. I thought it'd be like a nice ending for playing career for Aaron, but they got to semi-finals. But of course, they did perform in the league though.
Oh yeah, I mean they're doing so well in the league. I think maybe that was the focus of Aaron all along. The cups are nice, but winning that league is something really special.
Yeah, and of course, congratulations to Leeds, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Another final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, straight into Friday's games. The 9th, you got Basingstoke Bison and Romford Raiders, and of course the Raiders turned up and won a 3-0.
Yeah.
So, outstanding. And of course, for Raiders, you've got that Brandon I can't pronounce his name. Alif.
Yeah.
I keep saying Alif, sorry. Alif, E1 Hill, and of course Jake Sylvester. And of course a shout out for Cole Cece.
Yes.
Course,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Also, Anderson got 3 assists as well on the night.
Yeah.
who did? Sorry,
Anderson.
TJ.
TJ Anderson. Oh,
TJ.
Yeah.
I should know that. Shouldn't I? He's one of my favourite players.
Yeah.
Yeah. You forget about him.
I think the big problem, Basingstoke are another. There are so many teams, including the MK Lightning, that are just so inconsistent at the moment. They either play really, really well, or they get beaten really, really badly.
Yeah.
It's a shame, really, because they had so many games in hand, and they could have took advantage to get up there.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, right up with us.
Yeah.
But maybe past
definitely.
us at the moment. But fair play to Raiders, turning up to the away rink and just getting the win there.
Of course.
Yeah.
And of course, we jumped straight into the Sharks, home at the Steel Dogs. But of course, Steel Dogs turned it with a 5-2 victory. So that was quite an interesting game. And of course, Walker Summer for me, because he got the couple goals, didn't he? So, and it's the same guys, isn't it? Gundenal, Garcia.
I mean the Steel Dogs have got such a amazing front line. I think they're always going to be a force to be reckoned with. And Solway just that I think I don't know whether they're new in for playing, but it'll take them time to settle through as well.
So and then of course Peterborough Phantoms, where they do struggle sometimes away, went up to the Castle. Of course, the Leeds Knights coming off that semi-final victory. And of course, Phantoms went up with, I believe, 14 players. They were quite a short bench.
Wow.
Yeah.
And of course, they came with a 5-3 victory at the Castle, which not many teams do. So, and of course, on the score sheet for Peterborough, Luke Ferreira, Cameron Huff,
yeah.
and of course, Barnabas Sari, and Huff got a double. Never fair. And you know what? I will say it. I know Dylan Lawrence, he's gone to Peterborough. It's a shame he's not scoring much anymore at the moment. He's more a couple of assists there and there. But
I don't.
I feel like he's missing his form.
Yeah, I mean, he was really good with the Lightning, but he seems to have just sort of faded into the background in Peterborough.
Maybe it could have been that injury he had, and he's not been the same since.
What do you think, Will?
Well, maybe Tate's told him to be more of a playmaker.
Yeah.
To help set up Huff in good positions as well with Ferrara. So
could be.
Maybe Tate's just told him be the guy that passes the puck to who's in a deadly scoring area.
Yeah, definitely could be. It could
well be. 39 goals so far this season. But it's a shame because Dylan could be up there himself. With
the
goals
definitely.
And everything. And apparently, was this the game? No, it wasn't the game. It was the other game. But I think Leeds might have been tired from that semi-final and just Phantoms.
One factor,
potentially. But fair play to Phantoms getting that victory at the Castle.
Definitely.
And of course, next game we'll go on to is the Swindon Wildcats against Telford Tigers on a 5-game winning streak. And of course, absolutely
hammered
them.
Yeah.
Swindon Wildcats with the 9-1 victory.
Yeah, a big win for Swindon. Maybe, they felt that they hadn't, after losing to Leeds, they perhaps felt that they needed to put in a performance to give their fans a boost, and that's certainly what they did.
And of course, the debut of Caden Villegas.
Yeah.
Their new import, and of course, he got a couple goals plus. Is it 1 assist or 2 assists? Was it?
I want to say 3 because he had a 5-point night.
Yeah,
it was three assists.
But exciting.
Yeah.
Something I said about not being exciting, and then boom.
They must have heard you.
Yeah, I think he
turned up at home.
It's the Mason factor. Should we call it the Mason factor?
Well, the Mason effect.
Yeah, the Mason.
Swindon, you're welcome.
I'm
only joking. But no, that's honestly a wicked debut.
Oh, come on. Without a shadow of a doubt.
But of course, with the depth of the squad they've got and the pickings, Billing, Ben O'Connor again, he got himself 3 points.
Yeah.
And outstanding.
Yeah.
And of course, Tigers had a great run. Absolutely all that use that word. He just turned up and just took advantage of MK Lightning, and then thought they could do it against Swindon, but Swindon was too strong.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually quite surprised by Telford letting that many goals in, considering the performance against us. They were really good, and I thought, what's happened there?
But there's always that. I think it shows once again that nothing's predictable in this league now.
No.
Where you would have said in the past that would have been a really tight game.
Yeah, 1 or 2 goal game at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Potentially over time, but
I think maybe Swindon after that. I think
they got angry by the sounds of it.
Yeah,
I think Telford.
I think they're disappointed by the result in the semi-final.
I would think so.
You know what? Focus on the league, smash it. So
they are,
and of course Bristol Pitbulls to run for Raiders, and of course Bristol came with the victory 4-2, and of course Bailey Harewood got a couple goals, and of course he got an assist on the night. Jake Bricknell again, Reece Spelham, and of course Dunbar's, of course he's assisting, and they're looking really good at the minute. They're trying to push for playoff positions.
Yeah, I mean Bristol again, they're one of those sides that again you don't always know what team is going to turn up, but with those 3 people in particular, Bricknell, Harewood, and Dunbar, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Romford's debut import though put up some points. He got a goal and assist.
Yeah.
So he contributed to the 2 goals.
Yeah.
So obviously straight away on the score sheet. So
that's good, definitely.
That's good because it's getting just that kind of boost for the next games.
Yeah. Once he's had a few training sessions and got to know the guys and how the coaches want him to play. I'm sure he'll back up some points similar to Miller.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you guys noticed as well that at Raiders as well, the Osborne twins?
Yes.
They're now starting to put points in now where they're just assisting now at the minute and getting that, which is great to see.
Because they're getting that opportunity in ice time.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is much well deserved in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely.
100%. And of course, we'll say it, but of course we'll go into it in the moment. Of course, Milton Keynes Lightning home to Horse to Hole Seahawks with a very, very interesting game because we saw the videos. This man was here at the game. I was away at Thunder. Of course, Brian was family and birthday meals and stuff.
Yeah.
But of course, it was a 6-4 victory to Lightning. And then, of course, we'll go into the...
it nearly wasn't.
So the Solway Sharks at home to Basingstoke Bison, which was a very, very interesting game. Very tight. I think Bison just wanted to pick up from the last game loss and get anything back, but they did walk away with a point. It was a 5-4 overtime win for Solway Sharks.
Yeah.
Which is great to see. And of course, it was Sunday, wasn't it, with Carter, wasn't it?
Game Hamill was the trick.
So I was getting my gets wrong. I'm getting too excited because it's just so great to see him and everything.
Definitely.
But yeah,
he did pick up a goal in this game anyway as well.
He did. And also, if you notice as well that
Dylan Stewart's been scoring again.
Yeah, he's got a couple as well, hasn't he? And of course, Yantis from
is on the score sheet again.
Score sheet and a couple of assists. Yeah. He's still doing it. But have you noticed as well, in the short amount of time, he's getting a lot of goals and assists and points. But it's also cracking up quite a quick on the penalty minutes.
Who's that? Yantis?
Oh, yeah.
He's on.
Oh, is he?
He's on
feisty.
He is.
Right. Okay.
He doesn't mind a bit of the nitty gritty stuff, but
fair enough.
And roughing, but he's
did he one game get 30 penalty minutes?
Wow, he's up there
last week
because Spads has jumped up as well. Harry Gulliver's no longer on there anymore. It's Spads up there with 60, 59-60. Yantis up there as well in that short amount of time. But he is feisty. But of course, I felt sorry for Bison because they did try to do that, but unfortunately, Solway is just at Solway.
I'm sure Yantis would say he's competitive rather than feisty.
They do everything they can to win.
Yeah, exactly.
But other than that, absolutely smashing from Solway because they had a 3-game weekend, didn't they?
Yeah.
So going to Sundays again, Solway Sharks with Bison, and can I say it, please?
Go on.
Carter Hamill got a hat trick.
Yeah, makes you happy.
Honestly, it's just nice to see.
Happy
because he made it onto our Team of the Week stuff. I'll say it now, not until later.
I know.
But honestly, it's just outstanding, and of course Jordan Bueza, and mainly Carter, and of course Bueza, and of course Dylan Stewart, and of course you got Hodge, you got Stewart again on the and Oliver Arsenu with assists. He got 3 assists.
He'd been missing a few weeks, I believe.
Yeah,
due to injury. So
that's someone who you've looked for Team of the Week and everything.
Yeah, he's one of my favourite defensemen, to be fair.
He is great, and of course Luke Spadafora and Williams Stead and everything. So, but for me, I think Bison. It's like. I love that little split laugh.
Well, I know what's coming because I've seen footage.
Oh yeah, but I wasn't put it out yet.
I'm not allowed to put it on YouTube, but it's out there.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to because YouTube. But no, it's also, I think maybe Basingstoke, they've got some of the depth players, but I feel like they needed some I want to say it. It's just
they're just missing something, aren't they?
That extra factor.
Yeah, they're just missing something. Yeah. And, unfortunately. You would have thought. I think you said it earlier in the podcast that you would have thought that they would have been taking advantage of the fact that they had so many games in hand.
Yeah, because we'll have our own opinion of it. For me, it feels like they're similar to the Bees from before.
Well. Half of them were Bees.
I know half of them were Bees, but it was like, you see where I'm coming from, like you've got Max right at the back and everything, and of course you've got a couple of great players who are putting the points up, but then the rest of it, it's like there's something missing to get that extra push to be like above mid-table and everything. That's something.
They did get out of control that game.
They did. There was a massive incident, wasn't there? But we only seen a couple of vids and stuff where we're maybe better on patrol. The players could have done better on patrol.
Yeah.
There was a certain player which I think it will probably go to DOPS and that, because when the opposition Solware and the going off the ice, he actually used his stick, didn't he? He poked him, stick, like yanked it.
Yeah, and then caused the crowd to gather, and the refs couldn't really grab everyone. So.
No. So, and that was 119 penalty points altogether on that game.
Dear, oh dear.
So, oh dear me.
Not good.
Not good whatsoever. And of course, tight game, Romford Raiders at home, which is very hard to go to sometimes. But Swindon, as I said, 5-4 victory.
Yeah. I mean, you got to give Aaron Nell his due. You know, he's certainly got Swindon up for the league. And I think, he's looking good for the title. If I'm honest,
They are, and they've still got like 2 or 3 games in hand.
they just don't seem to. They, apart from that loss to us, they just seem to be.
And Bristol as well.
They seem to be the most consistent team in the whole league.
Yeah,
and I think that's why they're
just
where they are.
The odd occasional loss, but it's not that often. And more recently, it's either been an overtime loss. They've not really lost in regulation
too often. No.
Yeah,
It's been a straightforward kind of
they
wins.
keep picking up that 1 point, even if we get to overtime.
But yeah, and of course, Logan Van Mirac got a hat trick. So that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
It's the first
Yeah.
time.
It's the first time through. Well, me in particularly.
I think I pronounced it wrong last time. So.
And of course, Owen Griffiths with a goal and everything. Of course, another player I haven't seen really on the goal sheet. Otherwise, it Reed Sayers, which I haven't seen too much goal scoring wise. So,
I believe he's a youngster.
but it's cracking to see him getting a goal.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
everything, and of course, Villegas as well, a couple of assists and everything. So he's racked up some good points. And of course, with Raiders, T. Anderson again. I know Jared Baker, he picked himself up 3 points, the D-man, which is quite hard.
Yeah.
And everything.
Another Osborne assist.
Yeah, another Osborne. So I think that's Austin actually.
I think it was. Yeah.
So both of them are getting points.
And
Even
good
Mikey
luck.
Power.
Yeah.
I know Brian likes Mikey Power.
Oh, I love Mikey Power.
That big heated debate. And of course, the whole Seahawks at home. Of course, MK Lightning went up for the double header. 7-5.
Yeah,
We're
coming to that in a moment.
Yeah.
Because that was a big shock when we looked at the scores when I was at the other games and everyone around the league.
Yeah.
I was eating dinner and it was already like 3-0 within.
It was very
3 minutes.
Yeah, it was very quick, wasn't it?
And of course, Peterborough Phantoms at home, which we think we all went for Peterborough Phantoms to win because they're just like at home. It's so hard to go to, and the front 3 line they've got and the players there. But of course, Bristol Pitbulls came with the 5-4 victory in shootout.
Yeah.
And of course, I think Bailey Harewood got the winner in the shootout.
Yeah.
Again, that's quite a few times how he's done that.
Yeah. And Napier stopped all the 3 shots by Phantoms. So
Again, Dunbar, Bricknell, McGill, Robertson, Lipsy, and just. Whew.
Cam Hamill got a goal. Yeah.
Bristol with the last game, I said, didn't I? So that's a 4-point weekend for them.
Yeah.
That's awesome actually for them, especially for the playoffs.
That's a good fight for the playoffs.
And of course, Phantoms, Luke Ferrer again, and that's it. Then Lawrence got a goal. Yay!
Yeah.
And Jasper Foster, Zane. Oh,
Mackenzie.
Zane Mackenzie's finally made a game for the Phantoms. Because I know he's. I know some fans on the social media have said, "Where is he?" But of course, he's on a 2-way, so it's nice to see him playing. Might have to catch the highlights of that and watch him because.
Yeah, watch it back.
Especially when I'm only like a few seconds behind him on that.
I wondered, you know what, Will? I sat here and as soon as I saw that name come up, I wondered, I bet you Mason mentions that he was only, 5 seconds?
I was like,
19 seconds.
No, whoa,
No, it was quite close, wasn't it?
It's about between 5 and 7 seconds.
Yeah.
I was behind Zane Mackenzie with the puck shot
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With the balls and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
And that's the semi-pro ice hockey player, and there's me. Had no hockey experience, so I had to shoot at the back of the house and smash windows and car deads and everything.
Not that he
Sorry,
ever
Dad.
mentions it. Of course.
Sorry, Dad.
Not that he, of course, ever mentions the fact that happened.
But apparently, it's just the game. Who's the game that they moaned about? They moaned about the penalty. No, the
That was the Leeds game.
The Leeds game.
Oh, the Leeds game.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, was it Leeds rink that had the issue?
Yes.
Wasn't
that what you said?
Oh, I thought it was Phantom's rink.
I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
I've lost track.
We do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the Telford Tigers, I think they wanted to get a win from that spanking they got.
Yeah.
I will say spanking because that was a 9-1 win.
Yeah.
I don't usually use that term very often, but a 9-1 it is.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Slough Jets beating Cardiff Fire 18-0 in the NHL 1. That was a big shocker.
Yeah.
Woo! But cracking from Slough Jets. But yeah, Telford 6-3.
Yeah.
It's this is where I think Steel Dogs could be like to keep up the points and keep up with Swindon, but this is where this happens, isn't it?
Yeah, they've got to. I think we're getting to that point in the season where every point is going to be absolutely vital.
Crucial.
You know, we've got the league is so tight this year. I think teams like Sheffield really need to make sure that they get as many points as they possibly can.
Yeah, this is that as well.
That's a good response by Telford after the 9-1 loss. And
definitely.
Telford, very dominant at home. It's such a difficult rink to go to. Like I know Lightning have always struggled there, and
I think quite a few teams as well.
Yeah.
And everything, but of course, again, Rose Mitchell King again. He's scoring again, and of course you've got Henderson, Ferguson, Mitchell, and of course Scott McKenzie, Harry Ferguson, Tate Shudra, sorry, got a couple goals.
Yeah.
He's still scoring again after last weekend.
Yeah.
And of course, well on here, but they put David with David. David Thompson. They put it below.
Yeah.
Do apologise, ladies, girls. I can't get my words. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's because you zoomed in. That's why.
No, I didn't zoom in. You zoomed in.
It doesn't matter.
But of course, with Jonathan Phillips, Bergund enough. He's had a quiet weekend actually, but he's had a few assists and of course goal and everything. But and Liam Still, the D-man, which is a power play goal, of course.
Yeah.
But of course, that is the results.
Yeah.
Brian last. Trevor's over there.
Right.
There's me ordering Brian. Order him. But anyway, you can see more of the jersey. So, Brian was last week's winner.
I was.
He was the biggest, smuggest smiler, wasn't he? And everything.
Well, I'd had a few bad weeks.
Yeah, there was a few, wasn't there?
There was one. Yeah.
It was between Will mostly, and then me in between a little bit. But
yeah.
So in third place with 12 points
was me.
Yeah, Brian. In second place was Will with 13 points, and in first place is me with 19 points. Only because on the last weekend games, I got 10 points out of that with the points. So
yeah.
So I'm now 5 and 3.
3. Nah.
Thank you,
mate.
There you go.
Thank you, and of course trophy. And as Brian said, dedication. I dedicate these to my children. Love you, guys. But anyway, guys, thank you.
No problem.
Is it polished? Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, we'll jump into the MK Lightning, and of course, we did say it was 7. First game was
7-5. No,
it was the away game. Home game first. It was 6-4.
I'm getting there. I'm a bit off my game tonight.
It's alright.
And of course,
do.
it was 6-4 at home, and of course, Will.
Hello.
We weren't there, were we?
We were.
No, I had to sit through this.
You weren't happy. You sent me. He never sends me a lot of negative stuff, and he did. It was like I went. This is not sounding like Will right now.
Well, I think we got quite lucky in this game, thanks to certain line of County.
When you've heard that before, that line.
The top line, County, Norris and Goodbye, putting up 12 points between them. And Jordan Headley standing on his head, quite literally, keeping the Seahawks out there. Yeah. The other lines are frustrating me a bit, and some guys were trying, some weren't. It's mixed effort, which also Tim mentioned on the interview. Yeah, we can't win games with just one line getting it done. We need the whole depth to get involved. So we'll see what Tim does this week with the some line changes potentially, and
definitely.
It would be nice to see Curlin potentially get some games as well, just to give Headley a break. Obviously we're not league contenders now. We're just fighting to stay fit and be somewhat prepared for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You did say about Headley anyway. He made some outstanding, incredible saves apparently.
Yeah.
And of course, that's because Headley is one of the best British net
without shadow of a doubt. I mean, Jordan's kept us in contention for the playoffs.
Yeah.
All season really. He's had outstanding. So yeah, I think he is proving his worth.
Yeah, and he's learnt a lot when he was playing for Coventry up in the Elite League. You can tell, and yeah, of course he won't get in much ice time, I believe, but he's a great starter in National League. So
without shadow of a doubt,
it's worked out well, and I know he's a local lad, so yeah.
And I think it's nice to see Elliot Lewis and Harry Gulliver starting to contribute as well. I think those, again, are the two that are probably outstanding on the lower lines.
Yeah, and on form.
Yeah,
some points.
definitely.
Off the train we saw as well, didn't we? Because me and Will, while they were watching Wicked, we decided we're not watching that, so we went
You went to train.
You frankly didn't you? I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So we went to watch Lightning Train for the last hour and a bit.
Yeah.
But Elliot looked on fire. Some of the guys, and of course the good news we saw was Tom Rutkiss in the red jersey.
Yeah.
Back on the ice, which is so great to see him on the ice. Got the nod.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed he can come back and start on the third line-ish.
Yeah, I mean, I think, we've said it before and it's worth repeating. We've had probably the worst season I can remember for a long time in terms of injuries.
Yeah.
And not only, we've lost a lot of, I think we were talking about it on the way here, I think who's the only player that's not been out yet in the defence.
Don't say it because you're drinking
Both
it.
imports that have been stopping.
Yeah.
Don't say the names.
All our Brits have had some form of injury.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's I think for me, Tom's Rutkiss has been one that we've sorely missed. Tom's is an amazing player and has given some great performances in past years, and to have him out for such a long period of time has really caused us not to click as much.
For me, he's exciting. He's very fast. He just turns on you in a split second, and very dedicated. And the thing as well, definitely. Now if we would have had Tom Rutkiss, Martelli back, Archie back, it would be a different story. I think that's what we're missing, that core deep from those.
Oh yeah, and you're right, and and a big shout out to Martelli. His pace and his passing and his dynamism is sorely missed.
Definitely, and of course, maybe due to his injury, I know a lot of people are not happy with Tim and the coaches choosing Callum Fields being pushed up the higher of it, but Tim's only got what he's got in front of him. I know there was it was a mistake. Apparently, he overturned it a few times and maybe caused a goal or something. But
it wasn't just Field though. We can't just pick out him individually. There was a few players turning it over and then not responding quick enough to hold counter attack.
And then Matty Davis wasn't happy because he said they were the better sides. Like was better side in the third period, wasn't it?
Well, pretty much
all of it.
The first 2 periods, were most of the possession, controlling the game.
So I think we had only 20 shots on them.
Yeah.
And Hull had so many, but that's due to Headley.
Oh yeah.
I believe it was 23 on McLaughlin, and then Headley had to stop 43 shots. So there was a 20 shot gap, which I think for being home is quite embarrassing, being outshot by the away team by that many shots.
But of course the fact is, it's a 6-4 victory. We've still got the 2 points, which is great to have still.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially for the playoff positions.
Yeah, just some luck on our side. So.
Yeah. And of course,
and let's face it, guys, it's very easy when you're sat in the stand or watching it on the live stream to sit and criticise the players or criticise the coaches. But it's a totally different thing when you're in that situation.
Yeah.
So
we can't fault any player for not trying. And the coaches can only, it's like I was watching something today and they were saying about Man United, even if they lose, it's always the manager that gets sacked.
They're just rubbish.
Yeah, but that's
they're just rubbish. It's not a football podcast.
It's not
We're getting into Arsenal and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, we won't go. We definitely won't go down that rabbit hole.
But yeah, I understand where you're coming from as well. But of course, don't forget, with you and me, we've been quite a lot more closer. Go away. Sorry, this is Mrs. Go away. You pissed me off. Look, but of course, she's put me off.
I'll turn it off later.
Yeah, turn it off later.
Yeah, we've been closer.
Tell her that her food is not nice. He'll get his food put on his face. But of course, the big one, Bobby Chamberlain.
Oh, wonderful Bobby.
Bobby.
I love him as much as I love Ollie Endicott. And
I have to say, he was trying all game to get Spad to fight. And then Spad was giving him something on the bench, but then so was Bobby.
Bobby was more at it. And there's Louis Christie doing this.
Christie just stood there smirking.
Someone put a popcorn emoji on the pitch, and I thought that was just smashing. But it was just like, of course, there's Joe up there just watching, and of course Andy Watkin was just like, okay,
trying not to laugh.
But the fact is, but Patrick was and Spaz was fighting. He's like whoa and everything, and of course Bobby's trying to get reaction off the bench. But the thing is,
that was uncalled for, in my opinion.
It was.
Oh, it
ruined a good game.
At the end of the day, fighting. My opinion on fighting. It is part of the game, but it's not something I particularly want to see. But if you're going to do it on the ice. Attacking people on the bench.
Uncalled for.
Is totally uncalled for.
And that's when Patrick went charging in, launched him into the board.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's just sticking up for Pat.
Oh yeah, and that's that's what you want from them.
I'm sorry, but Bobby's got no chance against those proper fight. We'll go into that next one because we found out what happened. But the fact is, I said at the beginning of the season, Bobby needs to quiet it down. With this, we know he's got this.
But Bobby is Bobby. Let's face it. He's the captain. He's done it. He's been doing it for every single year that I can remember.
Yeah. I know, but he's the captain.
It was for us. He was the Hull.
I know. But he's the captain. He has a set example.
I totally agree. Yeah. I've always felt that Bobby Chamberlain, if he could control his temper, would be one of the most outstanding players in the league.
It's like Griff as well.
He has been as well.
Yeah.
Griff has calmed down.
Yeah.
With all that and everything now.
Yeah.
And but Bobby, he's got the talent to help the team to push up, and you've got him doing something like that.
Yeah.
It's an example for the youth players who are coming through.
Yeah.
So for me, Bobby's in the naughty step for me.
Yeah.
But I still love him though. It's just he needs just to pipe it down and just play hockey. It ruins the game.
It wasn't just Bobby though.
Oh yeah.
At that moment, there was a few others.
Few others never fit, of course.
But Bobby's just a bit over the top sometimes.
So, and of course, Hull at home, and of course Lightning away. Of course, I was at Thunder for their weekends. I know you were at family event. You were eating your food.
Eating food.
I was looking. I saw the second
work.
period, and it was like 7-1 to Hull.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, looking at, when I saw the score and it was, I think it was 7-0 at one point. You know, you sort of think, what the heck's going on? I missed that one. I saw 7-1. You know, I think, what the heck's going on?
Not good enough.
But you know, again, the Lightning.
We won the third period.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tim just went in there and just ripped him to him, and I think and it
he made some line changes.
Yeah.
Which someone told me.
Was that the one where Callum went up to second line?
Field went down the line. Hunt came up with Jokinen and Gulliver. But again, it's the first line getting the goals, like I said, from the first game.
Was it Harry Gulliver came in?
Yeah.
Sean Norris, Kabai, Patrick Forsberg, Jordan Cowney, and of course Spads. Spads got a hat trick. Why is he not on the team of the week? I know some people are like that.
Get involved.
But of course, Hull got the points at home. They've got the goals, but I think Lightning got the third period.
Third period.
Third round. I'm playing boxing, aren't I?
Period, mate.
Sorry, I'm with my boxing and all that stuff. Sorry.
Learn your hockey terms.
Hey, I'm flying.
Yeah, it's you know, we just have been. I mean, our away form over the years has never been particularly good, but this season we're really struggling.
This is not the typical Lightning, but it's we just have to wait until the end of the season and for the new season to see what happens.
Yeah, you know, as I say, we accept that this has not been the best of seasons. No. We understand that there's been issues. You know, we lost the Osbornes, Ilya's gone,
injuries,
and you know the injuries have been just horrendous.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
one of the worst injury.
Oh, for goodness!
You would expect
I don't think I can ever remember a season, certainly as long as I've been going.
Even for me.
Yeah, you know, we've had
some bad ones.
We've had the one or two players who've been out for some time.
Yeah.
But never, you know,
a whole bunch of them.
A whole bunch of them for such a long period as well.
Yeah.
Which, you know, to give Tim his credit, Tim and the coaching staff his credit, you know, what he has worked with, you know, he's still produced some brilliant results.
Yeah.
And of course, the follow-up on Patrick with Bobby after charging. Apparently there was a fight.
Okay.
But apparently...
A minute in.
Yeah, a minute in. But apparently... Apparently it was more... We've been told from a few fans, I'll say, but it was more bear hugging. And Patrick got his arm stuck. And Patrick got his arm stuck, so he had to stop it. Got involved in everything. But I think the fact was, if Patrick's arm was loose and Bobby kind of let go, and I think Patrick would have took him out.
Wow.
He would have. Bobby's got no chance against Spads or Patrick Forsberg.
We'll bow to your superior.
He'll choose his opponents. That he'll swing for. Don't forget, last season he went for Spads and Spads was going for him, but Bobby just held him and hugged him.
Yeah.
I think Bobby's frightened, and if Bobby sees it, you can speak to me if you want. But I still love you as a player. You're incredible, talent, but put you with those guys, you're not in the same league as them with fighting.
Yeah. Should we move on?
We'll move on. But under that, congratulations, Hull. And what's happened?
No, a very good shout out to Hull's netminder.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
It was Dan Crow.
Dan Crow.
Oh, Dan Crow. Oh, great.
Got the call.
Zimosdra, I believe, was picked up in injury because Saturday they had an unknown backup who I couldn't find much information about.
Right.
But then on the Sunday, Dan Crow came in and they rested McLaughlin and Dan got the start.
Oh, that's great.
So
that's good to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were a bit concerned and a bit sort of wondering why Dan had gone to Hull, but obviously it's turned out well for him, and congratulations, Dan.
Yeah, brilliant. So yeah, that is the MK Lightning, and of course they're going up to Solway for the double header.
Yeah.
So of course also, I think there's a couple tickets left for the watch party. It's this weekend.
Yeah.
I've actually got a ticket. Are you going?
No, I've just heard about it.
Are you going?
No, I'm away.
Oh, I've actually got a ticket for Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, nice.
So I'll put the jersey on.
Yeah, put the jersey.
And then speak to everyone there and support Lion on.
Yeah.
Of course,
I think that's a good idea.
Predictions say different from me though. We're gonna get into that.
We won't go.
But yeah, double header. Watch party as well. Pop on if you can get a couple of tickets spare.
Yeah.
And that's based at the what hotel?
The
Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Centre
And it's really lovely and everyone's friendly and lovely. So we'll get some footage from that.
Yeah.
And of course, MK Thunder.
Yeah.
And 6 points were up for grabs. And of course, still got. I think at the game they had 11 games, so they're about between 3 and 4, maybe 5, but I think it's more 3-4 games in hand because there's been not much ice time for them.
No.
So yeah, first up, I went to Gillingham. Of course, I got the lift with Josh Furnell and Jay, his dad.
Okay.
Because got footage and everything. It was all social medias. Of course, up against Invicta Mustangs.
Yeah, and Victor have been, they I think they were third in the league at the time. Been having a good run of results
Until Thunder turned up.
Until the boys turned up.
Yeah, because I think after last weekend with the 1 point, they came away with that. I think as no last time they're retired and everything. They just want to come back with basically they were hungry for the points. They did get the training in, of course.
Yeah.
Looking sharp, getting ready.
Yeah.
And of course, Thunder won 5-4.
Yeah.
And of course, the goal scorers, Mark's Cannons, Xander Robinson, they both got 2 each.
Yeah.
And Ryan Ronfor, who came back from his time back at home.
Yeah.
He looked outstanding, and on top of it, he looked like he'd never been off the ice.
Oh, right. Okay.
I thought he just gave a good boost to the D.
Yeah.
He's becoming one of my favourites.
Yeah.
Yes. He is a great, I think with Marks and Ryan, they've been 2 really great import signings.
100%. Because the fact is, it's like, and also he's very quiet, reserved off the ice, and
lovely guys,
lovely gentlemen,
both lovely guys,
both of them, yeah. And of course the assists, Josh Furnell and of course Lewis Conroy, which I thought Lewis had a cracking game as well. I think honestly everyone, because the man of the match was Joshua. I think I got it right. Please, Lauren. I think someone will kill me.
Lauren will tell us if you got it wrong.
I swear they said. No, I think I got it wrong. I won't say it. I will put a pop-up. I don't care about YouTube. I'll put a pop-up. I do apologise, guys. I am so sorry. I put my hands up. I'll explain later on the reason why my mind's a bit... You guys know anyway, so I do apologise. But, of course, the hammer went to Mark's Cannons.
Yeah.
And the Lightning Ladz player of the game. I went for Xander Robinson.
Yeah, we've always supported Xander, and I think he went through earlier in the season. He was struggling to find his scoring form, and he scored. And then I think he's really started to actually hit the target. And I know that him and Will have been talking a lot about that, and he's obviously taken that advice to heart and is now really starting to rack in those goals. Yeah,
he's got quite a few points, and but other than that, the first and second period were very dominant. But it's at the minute it's always that third period that we always struggle with, because the last game we played these guys, wasn't it? We were up by 4-0, and the last periods went to 4-4 overtime. Yeah, we lost on penalties. It's always been that time. But of course, I know Will and the coaches, they'll get that sorted.
And you've got to remember that a lot of these teams train a lot more than us. Thunder have struggled with ice time. Yeah. And you've got to remember, a lot of them are really young kids.
Yeah, 50% mostly. It's all the youngsters.
I think I would struggle after 40 minutes of ice hockey, 40, 50 minutes of ice
I'll
hockey.
struggle on 2 seconds. I'll probably turn somebody. But yeah, I'm currently losing weight. And I'm currently training to maybe try something next season.
Ooh,
might be.
exciting.
But of course, in that kind of hockey, if I did go into hockey that way, we're not allowed to fight. It's a shame because I'm one of those guys who want to fight. Unless I pay somebody some good money to actually play for maybe the lower teams of the NHL too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to get into one fight.
Yeah.
I really want to get into one fight.
Oh,
on the
Mason, stop talking about the fights and get on with
Sorry,
it.
I'm a feisty guy. But yeah, actually, player of the game,
Yeah.
man of the match, went to Alfie.
Dugid.
He did.
He did.
There we go. I got it right in the end. It came
Yeah.
a bit slow.
You remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he was outstanding.
And again, I've got a lot of time for Alfie. He's not been overwhelmed by the fact that Aaron is obviously number one, and when he has been asked to step up, he always puts in an amazing performance. And for a 16-year-old to have that level of play constantly is really exciting.
Oh, definitely.
And definitely, I think he's one for the future.
100%. Of course,
the next Headley in the making.
I think given if there's one thing that I would really love is that Alfie and Xander go to Lightning next season on a two-way like Lewis.
Yeah.
Just to get that, because I think if Alfie had the opportunity to train with Will and Jordan, I think there's no stopping the young lad.
Oh, 100%. But there's a lot of
great admiration for him.
There's loads of these players who can, if not Lightning, other teams around the league.
They're definitely.
Because you got Josh Furnell. He's small. He'll go straight through you. There was on Cardiff, remember? He was about to be hit, and he reversed the hit onto him.
Yeah.
He's only 16, and this guy who went on his bottom was 30.
Yeah.
And he just runs you like a train. It would take me out if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But of course, I'll just probably bounce off him.
Yeah, I mean, we've the Lightning Lads have found a real home with Thunder. The support is phenomenal.
Next season.
We went to Cardiff the week before last, and that was a really great, great experience with the Thunder fans. Not so much the Cardiff fans, but we won't go into that.
So, do you want to hear about the rink, guys?
Go on then, tell us about
so
the rink.
in Gillingham,
do explain.
Oh my goodness. So it looks like a factory from outside, like a blue tin, and it's got a little bridge over from the bottom, but there's no water underneath. It's just stone and pebbles. So you go in, you go straight in. There's a little reception. You've got like the little shop for the hockey stuff, of course, and there's a little sign from the plat where the Queen opened it up yonks ago, because yonks ago. I say that, bless her. Rest in peace, of course.
Yeah.
And you've got hockey at the table, they've got the bar, and of course, you've got the overlook of the ice. It's very similar to Peterborough.
Okay.
It's like an old factory type.
Right.
So it's got all like, for me, I always call it tin foil on the thing that's dripping.
Yeah.
Because they hear condensation. But yeah, you walk straight down the stairs. You've got like the locker room bits and pieces. And then to your right, you've got the restaurant and everything. So you've got the party room and everything. I won't explain too much about that because I'm not negativity, but I saw some stuff I didn't want to see. Because, yeah.
What?
We're
not, because we're not about that on the podcast.
No.
I'll tell you about it privately.
Okay.
But yeah, of course, walking around the ice, the benches home and away are not like normal rinks, like side by side-ish. They're actually opposite sides, which is very weird. But it's literally like condensed in the middle, 2 benches long ways in. You got the gap like this roughly to get out, and the players stand there a little bit. And of course, during plays when we're playing and everything, fans can walk past you. And I think that's not a good idea. That's the worst thing you can do, because you're interrupting like the team and everything. And then the penalty box, you walk up the steps, and you've got the bits here where people sit and everything. The penalty box is in the stands. In the red box. And then of course there's no plexiglass to pick the players from behind you, so I can literally just do this and touch them.
Oh no.
And of course, like, not great safety for players in the penalty box. I know penalty boxes people do get a bit of abuse, except if you're in the home side and your own side. But some of the away fans might sit behind some of that. But and then
was there a tea party as well?
There was a tea party on the other side.
That was a comical picture.
I took a picture where they had a table and two lovely old ladies. Young ladies, sorry. And of course the netminder who's on there was in the middle, looking very posh. And they have a little tea round him. I thought, that's so cute. Tea party.
Nice.
But
that was a first.
it was a nice picture. But then, of course, on the sides, I will be honest, it didn't look the best. It looked quite bad. And then, of course, the boards, you know, where the boards and the plexi and everything, meant to be up and straight, round. Mm-hmm. He had some leaning backwards. Ooh. And there's a gap through one of them where the door does open, where it's like that much weight. If you go hard hit, your arm, your stick can go through. It's very unsafe. During a child's, I think the young Swindon under 14s were playing. I think it was under 14s. And they had to fix the ice in the corner, on the right corner where we were. They had to take the yellow part of the board off to replace and fix. They had to dig deep through the ice, replace it with some extra water and ice. And it had a slope. So during the games, the puck just, when it went round, it just stopped. And it just wasn't safe. You could see some of the pipelines underneath the ice.
Oh gosh, it sounds interesting.
When the puck goes round on the boards, you hit off the boards, go round or back and forth. It goes poof and pops up in the air.
Oh wow!
And it was a full house. It was a full house last night. It was a full house on Saturday. And it was the most coldest rink I've ever been to. It's cold in Peterborough.
Oh, good grief. It must have been cold if it's colder than Peterborough.
The fact was,
they must have cranked up.
I was like this. My legs were shaking. My nose was frozen. I was trying to shout and support. And of course, my mouth got frozen. I couldn't say it properly. Because I had some of the parents behind me start giggling because of that. But but other than that, outstanding. Got the 3 points.
Yeah.
Totally deserved it. And that was a long one. And move on to the game to Lee Valley Lions away. And last time Thunder played them, remember?
Yes.
11-4 victory.
Yes.
And the big fight.
Yes, I remember that.
With the third man in. I think that's because Lewis had a very... That was your first game,
first game of the season for Thunder, yeah.
With the family.
Yeah.
And of course, up to the third period, we're smashing the goals in. And of course, third period, they started scoring 3 goals. I was like, oh, please, not again the third period. But they held on and scored another goal. And it ended with 8-3 victory to Thunder. 6 points.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. Mark's Cannon's got a hat-trick. Xander Robertson got another 2 goals. Ryan Ronfor again. James Bryan and Rob Oxley.
It's nice to see Rob get a goal.
And assists, of course, Oxley got a couple assists as well, so that's great. 1 goal, 2 assists. Joshua Blackwood, who got 3 assists.
Brilliant.
Xander got a couple himself.
Fantastic.
Josh Hickman, Hayden Hagger, Ryan Ronfor got 3 assists. And of course, Mark Cannons with a hat-trick as well.
Yeah, he's
wow.
Yeah, I think that shows that was a good all-round performance by all the players.
Great weekend.
Yeah, a great weekend, and that's really put them in contention now. I think they're only. I think they're only about 3 or 4 points behind Haringey and I can't remember who the other team was. I did see that this morning. But they're
Phoenix, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not.
I think
Phoenix and Peterborough are way ahead.
Oh, Peterborough haven't lost a game yet.
Yeah,
they've won 14, played 14, won 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think this has obviously shown that the Thunder management made the right decision to take them down to NIH 2, and we've got a very talented young squad.
No, outstanding. And of course, Mark Cannons, he actually got 8 points.
Yeah.
5 goals, 3 assists. Xander got the 6 points. Literally, shout out to them. But the thing is, to everyone at the game.
Oh, yeah.
And the players. I outstanding. They played their hearts out, and they totally deserve the winning. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, just checking something quickly. I've got everything already, but it's just this one thing I forgot to put on. But I need to get it up anyway. I'll see if it comes up for me. And the league standings. So Thunder are at 6th.
Yeah.
So at first, of course, Peter Phantoms 42 points. Guildford Phoenix second, they close behind with 40. Invicta Mustangs, who we played, who are sitting third with 27 points. The Haringey Huskies, 27 points, sitting fourth. Fifth, Cardiff Canucks, in 25 points. Us, Thunder, with 21 points, and we still got 2-3 games in hand.
Yeah, I think it's looking really, really positive for the Thunder. I think we've got a good chance of going even further. The team seem to be really, as you say, clicking, and you've got to give a shout out to the coaches as well. Ross, Will, Pete, and who's this fourth one? I can't think. Oh my God, Rob. Sorry, Rob. The name just went there, but I got you in the end. They are really coaching brilliantly.
100%, and of course, player of the man of the match was Mark's Cannons.
Yeah.
And of course, the hammer went to Dom Welthall, and of course, he did get assist as well.
Good.
So, other than that, outstanding. And of course, the debut of Danny
Collisek.
Yeah. So, and he came off the last
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah. So, that's the thing about Thunder. They're giving the youth chance, and it's paying off now. Yeah,
and I think Thunder have built into the. I think it's interesting to see that Peterborough and Guildford are so far ahead, whereas I think a lot of the other teams have gone with that development squads, and there is a call for Guildford and Peterborough to go up, obviously.
No, 100%. And then what's someone I missed on Thunder?
Lightning Ladz.
Yes, the Lightning Ladz player of that game. I asked some people to put some names out there who you think maybe deserve for us because we couldn't go. So we've gone for Joshua Blackwood.
Yes.
So he got the 3 assists on night, but the whole weekend he's been quite great. He nearly scored at the Mustangs as well. I know him. I met his mum at the Cardiff game.
Yeah.
Lovely lady. But honestly, he's a cracking lad and quite exciting future for himself. Yeah,
as I said, we and you said that there's a lot of good young talent coming through that hopefully will make. I would like to see them obviously stay with Thunder, but potentially could go up higher as well.
100%, and we'll go straight into a quick one with the stink of the week, and of course.
Oh yeah.
Talking about
the refs losing control of that game, and I think the refs in general need to be better with calling straight away. What do you think?
I think you're right. I think the big issue this year, from my perspective, has been the inconsistency of the calling. We've had a lot of incidents both in Thunder games and Lightning games of high sticks that hadn't been called. Again, let's face it, it's a quick sport and referees have a very difficult job, but it's when it's that inconsistency. We've also seen a couple where there was never a high stick and they've been called.
Yeah.
You even see it in the youth games as well.
Yeah.
Because speaking about that, you got your phone, sorry, for the. I accidentally forgot the under-19s because I was there last night for the A's and B's and A's. Sorry, I didn't catch, even though I was watching it, I didn't catch too much on the B team, but but they had a cracking one. There's a young lad there. I think his name is Ryan Hutchinson. I swear it's him. But he got a hat trick from the blue line. 3 goals from the blue line, scoring from distance. Outstanding youth player. But of course, the under-19s A, where a chunk of the Thunder's guys, lads who had to coach the under-19s, they're playing, of course, Harrogate.
Yes.
And of course, they came out with a plan, and of course, they did get the win. Unfortunately, it was 8-5 to the Harrogate, but I thought not the Thunder lads, the Storm under-19s done a cracking job still. I think you guys have to come to one of those games. They're exciting hockey.
Yeah,
they do hit as well. And the only thing they can't do is like fighting and that stuff and roughing because you get ejected. But of course, I do a shout out. Of course, the goals scored from the under-19s. Lewis Conroy, of course, outstanding. Somewhere he literally just went through a lot of players by himself, gliding, and he was getting physical. As was great to see. Looking better on his puck receivement, and the whole weekend with Thunder as well. The week before, he's looked outstanding. Harry Hibbard, Harry Foster got a couple of goals, and of course Jacob is it Maidment, and they're all great goals, of course. But of course, at the end, I'm not going to name the players or the numbers what happened, but there was a bit of young lads from the other team. There was something that happened. They went down and basically we've been put in the box and off. But one lads, I thought, if you know the rules, not allowed to fight. I know you stick up your teammates, but the rules isn't it? You can't come off your bench, can you?
No.
This one lad though came off his bench, straight skating over, and he charged and just smacked the opposite our player. Of course, our player wasn't as great either, but and next minute, massive roughing happened, and the young lad from the opposition, from the opposition team, he racked up, I think, 52 penalty points.
Not good.
That's unacceptable in that.
But he looks huge.
Yeah.
He looks huge though. He looks, for me, for this, he looks like 30. He had a Spads, between Spads and Forsberg, and a Callum Field figure.
Right.
Like quite slim, but very muscular. But it was just, that needs to be looked at. But as from their teams, I'm not mentioning any names or numbers, just keeping that completely quiet there. But other than that, it was very exciting. Seeing their team and under 19s, they're exciting players for the future.
Yeah.
There's number 98. I will say 98 though. He was their best player. He is a goal scoring machine. He had quite a few shots. I swear he got 3 or 4 goals. I swear he did. But it was outstanding. But of course, roll on to the next game, guys. But I'm very impressed, and you will be seeing the Lightning Lads there again, and of course, hopefully, all of us.
Yeah.
And everything. So yeah.
If you let me know, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I forgot to bring the 19s in.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, I have to mention YouTube. Of course, not YouTube itself, but because our views have gone really down, but we still appreciate the views, of course, 100%. It's nothing about that. It's just I had to sort out the notifications, and I sort out, what was it? There was a report on us due to someone's reported something, and I had to go through the podcast to make sure there's anything on there or not. But apparently, it was the last episode. There was shocking imagery and language and stuff, and unless that was you throwing the slap me because the whole correlation.
I don't think it was.
It wasn't.
I don't think it. I think it's really sad when we are an amateur podcast. We don't make any. Well, we don't look to make much money from the podcast, and we are respectful to all the teams and in our opinions. Yes, obviously we have our own opinions, but for somebody to go to that length,
we do get trolls.
Is really disappointing.
Yeah, it is, because especially with me who makes the edits and stuff and the pop-ups. That's the reason why there's no pop-up, ladies and gentlemen. But I might just keep on doing what we're doing and just that. But other than that, thank you to the guys who still follow us and
and
of course do that. But it's just I had to put it on there, and also The Invicta rink.
Which you said about already.
Yeah.
You've already told us.
It needs
about.
working. It does.
It certainly sounds like it.
100%. And of course, we're going to Team of the Week. Yeah. So, shall I do the Team one?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because he's got Team
Well,
two.
Yeah.
Because there was so many talents.
There's so much
Performance from individuals.
Yeah.
There's some stand-up plays this week, so...
Yeah, so of course in Team 1, Cole CC, 104 shots saved from 112 games from shots, including a shutout in Bison. I thought that was just cracking from him.
He's another outstanding netminder.
100%. And of course Jared Baker at the back, 2 goals. Now, I know they only got the 2 points on the weekend, but we don't look at like just points at the game from the team, everything. We look at individual play, so all of it. So and of course he got 2 goals and 1 assist against Swindon Wildcats.
Yeah.
And of course Swindon beat Telford 9-1. And of course a very hard team to play against, and great points from him. Of course Ben O'Connor, the other D man, 3 games played, but 1 goal and 2 assists in the league, and of course helped the guys to a 4-point weekend. Very crucial. And of course Logan Van der Maraca, 5 goals and 3 assists over the weekend, including a hat-trick. Jordan Boeza, 4 goals and 3 assists, getting him 7 points and a 4-point weekend.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. And of course MK Lightning's probably next to Headley, everything, like great player for the weekend, Sean Norris. Of course, he grabbed 3 goals, 5 assists, giving him 8 points for the weekend.
Yeah, I mean Sean always performs, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah, he always stands out.
Even when we struggled last time, didn't he? And he came out and he was like, "Come on," everything, and absolute standing.
Yeah,
So
he shows passion for the team and
He
shows
does.
he cares about the Lightning. Yeah,
that's Team 1, and of
Team
course
1.
Team 2.
Team 2. We've gone for Tommy Napier, who helped the Pitbulls to a, I think, well-deserved 4-point weekend. Just to 6 goals against, which was against high-scoring Phantoms, who are known for backing up the goals with the likes of Huff and Ferrara and Lacknan. And also stopped the 3 penalty shots attempts, so yeah.
Very hard to do in penalties there.
Well,
You have to...
Especially against those guys.
Yeah. And then in defence for Callum McGill, got 1 assist over the weekend. However, he helped stop Phantom's top guys because he's on the top D pairs. So I just picked him out just for someone different.
Individual
defensive side. To help Pitbulls again, 4-point weekend. And then second defencer, Arsenu, with finally back in the lineup, 3 assists over the weekend. He's such a great defender, and he puts up the points as well, similar to Bartholomew. Those 2 are pretty similar style players. And it's nice to see Sharks get a 4-point weekend.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Along with another of their players, Carter Hamill.
Oh, yeah.
With 4 goals and 2 assists, so 6 points during the week. And also getting his hat-trick on the Sunday, beating them Bisons. Next forward, Swindon's new American, Caden Villegas. On his debut, got 5 points and racked up 2 goals, 4 assists over the weekend, which is a mega debut for him.
Definitely.
Sound like Yancey's, isn't it, for Solway?
Definitely.
And finally, Bailey Harewood with 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points, including the shootout winner. Again, another Pitbull player for their 4-point weekend. Yeah.
Quite a good team twos.
Yeah.
Quite 2 teams, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's the big thing. This, we're finding that certainly it's difficult to pick out. You could go. I'm sure you could probably go 3 or 4 teams.
Yeah,
There are so many outstanding performances.
Various players.
A whole squad. Yeah,
but there's still players out there who also got like extra. Like Jansen's got like 4 or 5 points. Luke Ferreira picked up quite a few points as well.
Yeah,
there's so many. It's so hard. But I said we only choose 2 teams when there's so many individuals on that weekend.
Yeah,
which happened this week.
Yeah, which happened this week, and of course, like some weeks there's only 1 team, but just incredible players in this league at the minute.
Definitely.
So so we're now on to the predictions.
The fun things that are the predictions.
Who's going to win it this time for the week 18?
I'm not holding my breath. Let's put it that way.
You never know. Did Diane help you?
No.
Oh, he's got.
No.
Maybe that's for his winning factor.
She didn't help me last week. That's why I lost.
So yeah, of course the first game on of course this weekend coming up. We've got the first leg of the semi-final for the second one.
Yeah.
That is the Steel Dogs away to the Phantoms.
Yeah.
And of course, I've gone for Steel Dogs.
Yeah, I've gone for the Steel Dogs as well.
Yeah, Steel Dogs.
He was a question mark. He actually didn't put it in originally. Brian, do you want to take Saturday?
Yeah, I could take Saturday.
Go for it.
Yeah. So the first game obviously is Swindon against the Steel Dogs. So Mason, you've gone for Swindon at overtime.
Oh, yeah.
And Will and myself have both gone for Swindon in regulation time.
And this is what happens when Steel Dogs get it.
Oh.
Well, to be quite honest, sometimes it feels like just a flip of the coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with Sheffield losing to Telford, away to Telford.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know.
Exactly.
Their away form might start to drop off, like some other teams. So, yeah.
And then we go to the Basingstoke Bison versus Hull Seahawks. We've all gone for Hull.
Yeah.
I've gone for overtime.
He's gone for the exciting overtime extra point.
Yeah.
It just depends what Hull turn up again.
Again, that's the thing, isn't it?
For Bison.
Yeah.
I think they want some redemption, but
you never know.
We never know.
No, exactly.
So hard to predict.
Yeah. And then we've got Bristol Leeds. Mason's gone for Bristol overtime.
Yeah. Remember last time Bristol won, didn't they?
Yeah. But Will and I have both gone for Leeds. And then the big first game of the double header, the Sharks, the MK. Mason's been very controversial and gone for the Sharks.
You know what? Go on, Sharks. Go on, Solway. Go for it.
And Will and myself both gone for MK, which is no surprise if you know
Mr. Loyal, Mr.
Mr. Loyal.
50-50.
Mr. Loyal.
He's gone against Light before, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not. He's not all in this, like you. You know,
Yeah, no, I will stick with the Lightning no matter what happens.
Go on, Sharks.
What is it? In Tim I trust.
Yeah, and Tim we trust.
Yeah. And then final game of the Saturday is Telford v Phantoms, and we've all gone for the Tigers with Mason again going for overtime.
I just feel like that's going to be a tight game.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of these games are really tight, and it is very, very difficult to do predictions this year.
Yeah.
Do you want to do Sunday?
Yeah, sure.
Go on, Will.
So Sunday we've got Leeds Knights home to the Bristol Pitbulls. We've all decided to go for Leeds in regulation.
I think one game apiece for me. I think Bristol first, and that, but it could be the other way around. Though I've done it sometimes.
Yeah, let's Bristol do another 4-point weekend.
Ooh.
Then second game with the Scottish away double header. So Sharks Lightning. Mason's gone for Sharks in overtime and a shootout.
Go on, Sharks.
I've gone for Lightning in overtime, and Brian's gone for Lightning in regulation.
Yeah.
I'm not against Lightning. I'm not that mean about Lightning, but I was like, go on, Sharks, go on, do it.
So,
Well, we have to say that Sharks. I have to say that if anybody's going to beat Lightning, I don't mind the Sharks doing it.
But of course, they're lovely up there anyway.
But I'd much rather it was, if we're going to lose it 1-1 over the week.
Yeah.
Please. You're going for Lightning's away form being terrible still, aren't you?
Yeah.
Seems to be the issue.
A point's better than none.
Yeah.
that also me. If I get that right, I only get 3 points. I get an extra 2 points. That's 5 points. But it's also one apiece usually at Solway.
Yeah.
But go on, Sharks.
Oh dear.
We'll let you off.
Yeah.
We'll let you off.
Thank you.
And then next up, the Raiders host the Telford Tigers. Mason's gone for Raiders, and me and Brian have gone for the Tigers.
Usually works out for me, this does. Because I always get the 3 points. You never know.
Mason is not competitive.
I'm not really, no. I'm
Are you sure? I don't think so.
You were very competitive at the beginning, you were. It's all fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Then the whole Seahawks welcome league leaders Swindon Wildcats. No surprise, we've all gone Swindon.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the only thing is, as you said earlier, Will, you really don't know which Seahawks are going to turn up.
That's the problem.
They are
Very similar to Lightning.
they are very similar to Lightning.
And Bison recently,
Yeah,
they've been a bit off.
yeah.
You never know. They might put Dan Crow back in and start winning.
Might do.
Yeah,
You never know.
give them a chance.
Yeah.
In the final game, Peterborough Phantoms home to the Basingstoke Bison. Mason's gone Phantoms. Well, we've all gone Phantoms, but me and Brian have gone for overtime.
Ooh, that could be like 3 points each for you guys.
Yeah.
I only get the 2 points. But other than that, we never know who's going to do what.
No.
And then out of the blue, you get that like 9-8 win.
Yeah.
Hello. Again, you tell her her food's rubbish later. So that is the predictions. So let the best man win.
Good luck.
Honestly, it's going to be an exciting weekend, I reckon.
I think it is.
And of course, I'll be at the watch party. Of course, you guys probably watch the. What am I doing that for?
I know.
Give me some money. You
the
probably
live
watch
stream.
the live streams, of course, or
Just keep an eye on the games.
on the games.
I will definitely be keeping an eye on the game centre while I'm away.
A little announcement, actually. Very soon, we're going to be hitting 1 year
Wow.
for the podcast.
Gosh, it doesn't seem like yesterday.
Be a bit later on, but you're still part of the podcast and everything.
Okay.
But it's it started in April last year, 11th. Hits a Saturday, so we can't do the recording on the actual day because hockey weekend / playoffs.
I wonder what happened that year.
And of course, it started off, of course, with James, who had to leave due to work commitments and other stuff and bits and pieces. But honestly, he'd done a cracking job, and of course, it was left to me and Brian. We got it all the way to the point where Will could come and join.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been an incredible journey where it's come now. The players we've met, the players who we're working with, the teams we're working with, the managements as well, all thanks to everyone. But we'll do the speech later on the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
But the announcement is we've got someone returning for the episode.
Yeah.
Mr. James.
Yeah.
Whose head actually is going to pop up right now between me and Will. So yeah, he's coming back for the 1 year anniversary.
That's great.
So I think
Great news.
that's great news to have that, and never have a laugh and giggle.
Yeah.
And also don't forget, we're all quite tall, so he's the shortest one.
I didn't say that.
3.5
James.
men.
Didn't say that, James.
Oh dear.
No, but I'm saying it, 3.5 men. The new TV show. But no, looking forward to that, and it's just so crazy. It's come very fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'll let you do your famous bit at the end, and Brian, I'll let you finish it off.
Thank you very much.
I was going to say, do Thunder play this weekend?
No, Thunder don't play this weekend.
Oh,
They actually play on the 24th against.
I thought I'd bring it up.
And I will remember, it's not Oxford.
Just wondering, that's all.
No,
we'll announce it on the next podcast. But
the Falcons are playing this week
yeah, the Falcons playing this week. But
on the 18th.
they're training on Wednesday. Thunder, of course.
Yeah.
But of course,
Falcons have got a double header, haven't they?
double header next weekend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which I can't go. Oh, I can't go to them because I'm at the watch parties.
Watch party.
So
Very sorry, ladies, but
Whoops.
you're free.
no, I'm away.
You're away, and
Unsure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But anyway.
But yeah,
we wish you best of luck, girls.
100%. The WNIHL 1 and 2 teams, Falcons, are playing double headers, which is the second team plays first, I think at
4 o'clock.
At 4 o'clock usually, and straight afterwards the game is the first team.
Yeah.
And of course the first team will be taking on the Chelmsford Cobras. Have I got Chelmsford right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chelmsford Cobras. And of course the number 2 team take on the Bristol Huskies 2. So exciting.
Yeah, and of course the game is free entry.
Free entry.
Please do go down and watch. They are a great bunch of ladies and girls. Really exciting hockey. Both teams play. Coached, of course, by the legend that is Nick Paul. So please, if you're free on Sunday and you've got nothing to do, please do go up.
And I do welcome any donations, because Girl Pack, their sponsors, do take card or cash, but also do have some merch available.
Yeah, they do indeed.
They've got some hats and beanies, a couple of t-shirt pucks, and probably some random little things.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
You want to go up, Mason?
I want to go up. Okay.
Keep going up. Keep going up. Keep going.
Did I mention the special Lightning theme coming up for Lightning?
Oh yeah.
We can do that next week.
Was it next week?
No, the 25th.
Yeah, we can do that on next week's podcast.
I thought I'd squeeze it in.
Oh, go on then. Will.
Milton Keynes Lightning have decided to do a retro jersey throwback to the first jersey ever launched when the team started. And we've got some legends attending the game.
Be great.
So I'm sure there'll be a on-ice presentation of some sort.
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, anyway. So doing a bit poorly a little bit. Get them on the ice again and win the game.
Yeah, they've brought back the first ever logo as well.
It's a nice logo, actually.
It's a nice throwback and a
black and yellow.
I think it's a great idea by the supporters club. So well done, Dave and Rebecca and the rest of them.
But it's a shame they haven't put some up for sale on the night to buy, because they only do it for the raffle only loans and all that stuff. But if they would have put those for sale, I think they would sell very quickly. More money, but
very rare. And
I wouldn't mind a big size shirt that fit me. Well, actually, look, I've lost weight. But
yeah. So going back to the Thunder are back on the 24th of January. 7 o'clock face off. It's £8 for adults, £1 for children under 16.
And under 5s go free. And honestly, guys, these guys, they racking up the points. 6-point weekends. They love you guys down. You've been very supportive, but let's get some more people down and shout them on. Yeah,
they're playing the Solent Devils too, who are at the towards the end of the league. So let's hope that the Thunder can keep that momentum going and inch that little bit closer to Haringey and Invicta.
Definitely, and of course we'll be there.
We will be there.
Everything, and we help out a bit with the bits and pieces and see us and support the guys. And also we will put it on our socials. They do have a don't call it live stream, they call it a webcast, don't they?
Yeah.
Of the actual game. So if you can't make it, that's only a £5.
Yeah.
Bargain.
Yeah.
I think so if you can't make it, and but looking forward to it.
Yeah. So what we can say from the Lightning Lads is go and support your local teams over the next couple of weeks. It's Milton Keynes is not just about the Lightning. Of course, there's always Storm games as well played.
Yes.
So do support Milton Keynes hockey like we do.
And rec teams coming back on, because Hurricanes are currently on training. I think games coming up this year as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can make a couple, because we did work with them last season.
Yeah.
So you've seen one of their jerseys up on the wall and everything. But Brian, take it away.
Yeah. So once again, that's the end of this podcast. Thank you very much for watching. We do really appreciate it, and we're very proud of what we've achieved so far. But we couldn't have done it without you. So please do like and subscribe, and
please leave a comment again.
But that is the Lightning Lads. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.